Hello.
Hello.
Oh, what a
Welcome back
bloody,
to Inaudible.
yeah, bloody trial and tribulation getting home today because someone's burnt out a car on Union Street, and so that and a fire engine are completely blocking all the traffic. So I went and got a number one, thinking I'll just walk home from Henbury because there's nothing moving at all from where I want to get the bus. And then halfway across the downs, the engine suddenly cut out and he couldn't start it again.
No.
At least it was a nice day, like it wasn't tipping down with rain, so I didn't really mind. I just walked because I thought nothing's coming, and nothing overtook me the whole way.
The heat's
no buses.
just a bad omen.
Yeah, but oh well.
Like, I swear a couple of weeks ago some traffic lights down near my house were broken because of the heat.
It's mad, isn't
They
it?
just overheated and just didn't work anymore. And
Yeah,
they're like
it's so
the
weird.
really busy ones.
We just not even the technology understands heat in this
No.
country.
No, it's because it's England. Nowhere understands the heat. The heat is a foreign thing to us.
Foreign.
Technology
Yes,
wasn't
Brexit.
programmed. Technology wasn't programmed for heat. You're not expecting it, so British people
Yeah.
never sort of program it into their technology. It's like, oh no, it's not going to get hotter than that. It's fine.
That's why things take so long to cook in the oven. They don't go above 25.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Oh, have you got one of these newfangled American ovens,
Foreign
Rich?
ovens.
It goes up to 26.
What's wrong with just
Oh.
cooking things in the sunshine that's hidden
Yeah.
behind clouds?
Leaving it out.
Anyway, moving swiftly on.
What was it? Oh, I wish I could remember. Someone was saying it's so hot you could crack an egg on the pavement and it wouldn't cook, but it would be warmer than before.
It would it wouldn't cook. It would just get slightly sort of. You could like it. The white would show a bit,
Yeah.
but it would still be kind of.
And it would get very grubby, let's be fair.
Oh well. Well, depends on where you're smashing it. Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Game of the year.
yes.
Do the intro.
Oh Jesus! Yeah.
Or did I do that question marking?
You did it. That was fine. Let's have a look.
I should actually do an intro, yay!
It is an honour not given lightly. I haven't even put the results on my spreadsheet yet.
Oh my god.
Okay, right, so last time was 1991.
Oh.
And me and Rich both chose Sonic the Hedgehog.
Whoop, represent.
His second place was Lemmings, and Ozzy, you had Super Mario Bros. Full stop 3, and your second place was Dr. Mario. They were all put to the vote.
I'd like to point out, I would be happy with any one of these winning. Because they are
Fantastic.
all excellent games.
Well, you're in luck,
Yeah.
Rich, because one of them did win.
no!
I'd prefer a Mario over a Sonic, but I would be alright with anything at the end of it, to be honest.
Have we actually had a Mario win it yet?
What
Yeah,
one?
last-
Odyssey or Hat in Time?
Yeah, Odyssey won it in 2017, and Super Mario World won in 1992.
That's fair enough.
That's it. This year, however,
This year, it is 1990.
last year, however, by which I mean next year, however, Dr. Mario got 0%,
Oh,
which is a shame.
that is a shame, because it's actually a really good game.
Yeah, whoever voted on this must have been on the self-same drugs that are in the game.
Or everyone just eats apples.
Yes.
At least one a day.
Apple a day keeps the dog away. In third place, with 10%, is Lemmings, which is French for the Mings.
Lemmings.
My god.
It's full of holes.
What?
What? Cheese.
That's a Just Before reference. In second place, with 29%,
Nine.
is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh.
Only 29%, which I'm a little bit surprised.
So that means with an overwhelming majority of a lot.
62%, as I'm sure you were about to say,
Yes, that is what I was about to
Percentage
say.
of percent.
which is almost 2/3 of the total votes. But
My
it's not the
god.
highest we've ever had. That was Age of Empires with 87 in 1997. But anyway, 62%, Super Mario Brothers 3, Win. Win
Nice.
get.
Win
has
for the
the most
bros.
win.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so Ozzy, you're comfortably in the lead for
Oh,
games of his year.
comfortably. How comfortably?
Comfortably numb.
Oh.
Off of.
We need to do like a while we figure out
who's
what
saying
we
that?
need to do for next time. We need to have like a final head-to-head of all the winners somehow.
Yeah. We'd have to do like a tournament because there's too many. You can only have 5 or 6 on a poll. I can't remember how many exactly.
How about we each get our winners, like the actual things we've won, and then we pick our absolute favourites from them.
I could not do that.
That's what makes it a contest.
No, I actually couldn't choose. I don't know about you, but this is what 20. It's going to be 28 games in total.
No. I mean, like only the contests we've won.
Oh, I see. The ones that
So,
we've
like-
won. Yeah, I'm with
Yeah,
you.
so I would only get the years that I've won.
So,
Oh.
1, 2.
Okay.
All right. All
Makes
right.
sense?
We'll talk about that next time.
Okay.
Well, yeah, 'cause
maybe
we've got one final year to go.
we'll prepare at the end of this time, ready for next time, maybe.
We'll,
Why,
we'll,
what's the
prepare,
final?
we'll prepare it between casts.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll prepare it at the end, and whether it gets cut or not is up to Christian.
So, no.
No as in it won't be in there, or no as in it won't be cut.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Bum.
The year
bum.
betwixt our birth of 1990.
Yeah. Yes.
Before twixt.
Okay.
You keep using that
Before
word. I don't think it means what you
Twix.
think it means.
It's a chocolate bar, isn't it? Twix?
Yes, but betwixt is... You know what?
It's
I'll
to
just
be-
let him have
to
it.
be, it's like a Twix version of Bewitched.
Someone
Wiggles their
like
nose
really
and
told
chocolate
him.
appears.
someone like wiggles their nose and a finger of Twix drops out of each nostril.
Is it really called a finger of Twix?
Yes.
Oh, I like the look at that
Yeah.
finger.
No. I've always
Oh, he's
called
got
it
a good
fingers.
tasty finger right there.
Yeah, you don't you ever suck the chocolate off of a finger?
No!
But if you have one finger, you've then instantly got to follow it up with another, or have 2 at once.
No, if you have
Or
one
a whole
finger,
packet.
then you have to have one thumb, and then you have to just keep moving.
I suppose that gives you a better grip.
That's
Yeah.
very offensive to people who have lost their thumbs.
Yes. Or their finger.
Well,
Or
too
their
bad they
finger.
can't like it.
Oh.
What if you've had people who've had arms and legs not legs, arms amputated.
Well, then they don't have a leg to stand on.
Oh.
Oh.
Actual apologies to any people who with the
We
problem I just insulted back.
we jest. We take the piss. We
Yeah,
mean
yes.
nothing. It's at the end of the day, it's like, whose line is it anyway? Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Exactly. And by points, we mean the points we make.
I was just thinking that,
Yeah.
Ow! I just caught myself on my bloody tape measure.
Oh.
Oof. Oof.
Because I've got one of the actual Games Workshop ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Well, what's the difference between that and a normal tape?
So a normal tape measure, when you pull it out
The tape
and you
measure.
let go, it automatically retracts in. But this
Yeah.
one is like the opposite. So when you pull it out, it just stays out, and then you push the button to make it retract.
Oh, okay.
So it's excellent for measuring distance.
It's got an auto lock sort of thing.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Target acquired.
Engage.
Lock on.
We're starting our attack run.
With the
that
year
from?
1990.
That is Gold Leader in Star Wars.
Oh yeah. What are you doing, Red 5?
No, pull up! Anyway.
Eject! God damn it, Porkins.
fine.
Having a little trouble here.
What
I do love
name.
how, like, in X-Wing 2.0, Porkins is he's a pilot for an X-Wing, and his ability is that if he gets a stress token, he can roll for damage, and if he takes a hit, then he takes the damage for it, and still gets the stress token. So he's trying to hold it together, but he might not. It's really good. Sorry.
That means nothing
Anyway,
to
yes,
me. 'Cause I don't know the
1990.
rules. Well, one of you two can go first. Let's swap it round a bit. I've only got one.
I only
but-
have 4.
I
Ozzy?
only have 3.
Let's go reverso order. Richard
Yes.
first, please.
Oh, excellent. So,
1990.
my beginning game in number 4 is The Secret of Monkey Island.
Secret of Monkey Island,
Oh.
is it?
Yeah, The Secret of Monkey
Flaming water.
Island.
Oh, I should probably
I've
mention
heard
before
of
we
the
get.
island, but I've never discovered the secret.
I was just going to say, before we
I know.
start the game of the year properly, let's do Sports Corner. Congratulations, England, on winning your first ever World Cup penalty shootout. I was an emotional wreck the other night.
Yes, I was also pleased with the local sports team who did that thing with the points.
Cue Dumbledore clapping meme.
Oh, have you heard that it's coming home?
Oh,
Well, football.
I've heard a rumour.
I literally could not give two shits about it. At all.
Fantastic.
I recently found out that one of the teachers in Grange Hill was also in one of the Star Wars films.
Hey?
Oh, which one?
He played Mr. Bronson in Grange Hill, but in Star Wars he was in Empire as Admiral Ozzel.
Oh,
Admiral Ozzel? Really?
Admiral Ozzel was Maurice Bronson in Grange Hill.
Ah, Lord Vader. I shipped a move out of Lightspeed and preparing to...
Oh, was that him? The guy who got choked?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually
Now I
impressed
can-
you managed to get that from that quote.
Okay.
Admiral
I-
Ozzel is like your Star Wars name, Ozzy.
Yeah.
Oh god, does that mean I'm Rick Olay?
I don't know. Is that like
Rick
Rick
Ollie.
O'Shea from Thunderbirds?
Rich. I suppose Rich are kind of similar, yeah.
So what would you be, Christian? Who would you be?
I don't know. I don't know any names that sound similar to mean.
Ooh, bloody yeah. The guy I was on about was also in a first Doctor episode, a third Doctor episode, a fourth Doctor episode,
Oh wow.
twice, a fifth Doctor episode, and a seventh Doctor episode. All as different characters.
Jeez. And I like how the picture of him on Wikipedia makes him look like a war criminal from the Second World War because he's playing a Nazi in something.
Can you post that in the chat?
It'll probably literally come up as the picture as well, won't it? Yeah.
You know what he looks like? He kind of looks like a very, like, like a very smug version of Captain Mannering.
Yeah, he does. Like a Mannering on the other side. The home front.
Yeah.
The Heimatfront.
Yes!
Anyway,
Anyway,
number
I
three.
swear we started Game of the Year, yeah.
Yeah, we did. Number 4 was Secret of Monkey Island.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
like to derail these things, you see.
I've noticed
Off
it's
the
always mine.
rails.
Speaking of derailing things,
Oh. Roller Coaster Tycoon -3.
I wish. Wait, was that out in 1990?
What, Roller Coaster
No,
Tycoon
no,
-3?
no.
Don't think so.
I don't think it was, no.
Hang on.
I don't think any of the Tycoon games were that year. Otherwise, one of them would probably be on my list.
Bloody
yeah.
Windows or
No,
DOS hadn't even
99.
invented. It was like
Yeah,
80s
so
something.
number
No,
3
it would've been
is
80s
Michael
something.
Jackson's Moonwalker.
Yeah, I can't.
Yes. It was acceptable.
But Richard, are
It
you
was a
okay? Aren't you
game.
jealous that you're okay?
Are you okay, Richard?
Someone's got him by the bollocks.
He
Call the ambulance.
he twisted his knob a little bit too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a fun side-scrolling beat 'em up. It's good fun.
Okay, I was about to ask what sort of game it was because I was.
Yeah. Although
no,
it's
I've
kind of
not
weird
played
how you
it.
rescue girls from closets, and there's one point where if you catch a
Wait,
shooting
what?
star, you become a giant transformer robot. And
No, you need to explain this a bit more. You rescue girls' closets.
no, you rescue girls from closets.
Oh right.
Yeah, so like in each level, there's a set number of girls you have to find because it's based on the film Michael Jackson's Moonwalker,
I've not seen it.
and like the music is actually really good because it's Michael Jackson, but
Jackson.
MIDI, so But like, and like once you find all the girls, you
Invite them back to your home for a sleepover.
like Bubbles,
A perfectly
Bubbles
innocent
the
sleepover.
monkey flies in on a like some sort of photon torpedo looking thing, lands on your shoulders, and then points you to where the boss is. Yeah, it's really weird. And like I said, there's a point where I can't remember what you causes it to trigger, but a shooting star flies across the level, and if you get it, you turn into a giant robot. with laser vision.
Is that where Barbara Streisand got the idea from?
Maybe, but like it's so weird because you can like use magic like with your kicks, and it's like oh, with, like a fring kind of thing that goes on, and you can charge up like a spinning attack, and then you lose a section of like your health and stamina, and then every enemy on screen suddenly does a dance, and then like they're all doing like a Michael Jackson dance, and then they just sort of do like the super lean forward, and Michael stays where he is, and they all fall over and die.
I've got to be honest, this game sounds amazing.
And the weirdest thing is, you can do that in a level where you're fighting dogs, and the dogs dance as well. Honestly, God, it really does need to seem to be believed. It's so weird, but really quite fun.
Okay.
I've
heard of the game, but
that genuinely does sound
not
like it's
this
really worth
much of
checking
it.
out.
It's a very weird. Sorry, yeah. So my number 2 is Columns,
Columns.
a match 3 puzzle game.
Bye.
I had it in a triple pack on the Sega Mega Drive with it was Columns, Super Hang On, and another game which I cannot remember what it was. I can't remember what it was, but it was really, really fun. Yeah. Me and my brother played a lot of 2-player on it. It was really, really good fun. Oh, it's like a football game. That's why I don't remember it. That says a lot, doesn't it?
Have you played Rocket League, changing the subject?
I have, yes. I have it on Switch and on PC.
I realised something reminded me... Oh, that's what reminded me of it. There was like a GTA level, the Yogscast were playing, that was like a Rocket League one. I realised
Do you
it
have
wasn't...
Rocket League?
No, I've only played it once, but it was amazingly fun, and I just realised it wasn't on any of my Game of the Year lists, which I was disappointed about. It wouldn't have been the winner, but I just thought I'd better bring it up because we hadn't mentioned it yet.
It is £7 on Steam at the moment.
Okay.
And that is on 50% sale until the 9th, so I do highly recommend it.
I make a point of not buying games unless they're 75% off, unless I really want it, or like an EU4 expansion or something. Unless I know I'm going to play it loads.
I mean, you can have the Back to the Future car. Does that count for something? Does that give you a bit more?
What if it's only like 50% off, but that price is still only like £2?
Yeah, I generally would then. Like that Hostile Waters Antaeus game, that wasn't on sale, but it was only like £1 or something.
Yeah, honest to God, have you played that?
No, not yet.
It is so good.
I'm sure
Seriously.
it is.
Play it. Play it, goddammit. I want something to talk about.
Is it on my small list of things that I need to play? It is. I'm going to highlight it.
List of games.
Yeah, the list. So on the list of things that I've got a list of things that I want to do. So at the moment on the list is Doki Doki Literature Club, Papers, Please, Into the Breach, Tiny Metal, Hostile Waters Antaeus Rising, and Soma. Oh, and Frostpunk.
Into the Breach. I need to get Into the Breach.
Yeah.
That's the one that FTL people did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 11:39. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Heat Signature?
Yes, I think. Is that the top-down
Space one?
shooty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked so good. I need to get it. But instead I got Just Cause 3 and Elite Dangerous instead, so...
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's use a big crane, pick ourselves up, put ourselves back on the rails, and carry on with the Game of the Year.
So my number 1
Yes.
is Mega Man 2.
Ooh.
Oh.
Mega Man 2.
Yeah. It's my favourite of the Mega Man games, besides 10. X. Oh god, I got colon cancer again. And it was one of the second NES game I ever owned. And it's just... I've completed it on PSP, I've completed it on emulator on PC, I've completed it on the actual NES, and it's one of the few ancient, quote-unquote ancient Nintendo games that I've actually properly beaten. And I'm super proud of it, and I love the music. The music's fucking brilliant.
Mega Man music is mega good.
Yeah.
Mega
it's
amazing.
Mega. And like, even the remake on PSP, Powered Up, they changed it a fair bit, but it was still good fun. Like, yeah, it's really bloody good, alright?
What?
It's Meganium. Which is what I used to call... I literally used to call Meganium Meganium.
I used to call it Meganium.
That's fair enough. What did I call it? Meganium? Is that right or wrong? Who knows?
Meganium.
From what I know, it's Meganium. But,
Well,
yeah.
I never bother worrying about Pokemon pronunciations anymore, especially after the travesty of the
Suicune.
legendary water dog. Yeah,
Sushin.
Sushane.
Yeah, I used to call it Sushin until it was in one of the programs or something, and they called it Suicune. What?
It was in the 4th movie.
Yeah.
Forever.
But you know,
Yeah.
but then you've got official pronunciations like Milotic because it's based on the names from the Venus de Milo statue. But there's no way you'd pronounce that word Milotic if you just read it, is there? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's what I've always
and the official pronunciation of oh shit, which one? Oh, Ferrothorn is Ferrothorn. Seriously.
No.
Yep.
That's just a straight. That's a no from me.
I'm
Or
a
like Politoad.
Politoed.
Politoad.
Politoad.
Poliwrath.
Carmander.
Charmander.
Charlizard. Charlizard.
Agumon.
Wait, what?
There's a spy. I'd love it if in one of the Pokemon episodes they just they had a wide shot of loads of Pokemon, like in a safari zone or something, and they just
sneak
slipped
in
a
a
Digimon
Digimon.
in somewhere.
Or the same with Digimon.
Yeah.
They did it the other way around. Or like in Digimon, you go back to Earth and Ty's just got a Pokemon poster on his wall. And Agumon's just like, what the fuck, dude?
You go to the portal and it reverses them or changes them.
Anyway, let's reel this crane back across.
Yep. So that's my number one.
So should we have a quick go through that list, seeing as we kind of interrupted between every number of your...
I've closed the tab.
Okay.
Number
Okay,
one
then.
is Mega Man 2.
That's all that matters.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Ozzy.
My turn. Well, I've kind of had to cheat a little bit, but technically not, because
We'll
they are
report you to the
technically
governing body of
games.
the podcast.
I
Hang
do
on,
not
that's
approve.
us.
I am the governing body.
But my number 3 is Minesweeper for the Windows.
Oh.
See, I was considering putting Free Cell on last year.
And in
I mean, it's a
keeping
game.
with-
It was released.
yeah. In keeping with that, we also have number 2, Solitaire for the Windows. So
Do you know what? I'm going to. Yeah.
Man, I should put Windows Pinball on one of these.
if it,
Windows
I was
Pinball
never
is
big
so
on Windows
good.
Pinball. I was never big on Windows Pinball.
I loved it. I genuinely
was-
used to just sit there and play it for ages.
I always preferred Solitaire or Minesweeper.
Yeah.
It just says how much of a boring
I
arse
never
am.
really got Free Cell.
What one was Free
Which
Cell?
one was that?
Free Cell is where you got like 2 decks of cards and you got to. I don't know.
Oh no, that's too much
No,
for
no,
me.
no.
Oh no.
Yes. The only time I play with 2 decks is when I'm with another guy. I mean,
Wow. Okay.
Right, yeah, no, come on, Rich. When we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, we have a
I'm
deck.
sorry.
each.
What?
Yu-Gi-Oh, we have duels with our Yu-Gi-Oh decks.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I wish I'd thought.
That was a weird Craigslist advert. Did you bring your deck?
It reminds me
Come
of
meet
that.
me. Bring your
We're gonna
deck.
beat each other so hard.
Reminds me of that. I put on my robe and my wizard
saying?
hat thing.
Hey.
Do you know that? It was like people back in the early days of the
familiar.
internet on like these chat room things. When they'd like meet up with someone, you know, in the little chat room, and they'd start doing like sexy talk, and then you just drop in like, I put on my robe and my wizard hat, and like I rolled a d20 for like perception or something. Yeah. I wish I'd thought of 3D Pinball for Windows - Space Cadet, which was my best game of 1995 because I didn't have one in that year. I could have put that on.
Did you not have one for that year?
No.
Well, it's too
What were
late
our
now.
ones for that year?
Your winners were Command and Conquer, aka Tiberian Dawn, and Earthbound.
Kakarat.
Yes.
Hey, Oz, do you reckon we should let him do 1995 again, but actually put that in there?
What one?
I mean, it's up to him.
No, Commander Conquer
Yes.
got 61%. It's not like it was.
Well, you never know. A lot more people might have fonder memories of Space Cadet than they do of.
No. Those who look back are lost. Remember your
Unless you're a Time Lord.
remember your scriptures, Richard. And by scriptures, I
sorry.
mean A Song of Ice and Fire.
I'm sorry, my lord. 7 help us.
The 7.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, where did
Oh,
we
sorry.
get?
I'm sorry. We're in the south. I ascribe to the new gods down here. I agree wholeheartedly. You're not one of these northerners, are you?
Northerners? Me? No, I'm a Westerner.
What? Oh, so you're a Lannister?
You got the north-south divide, and then there's the west.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
like
if you are an alien, how come you sound like you're from the north?
Lots of planets have a
planets
north.
have a north.
Thank you.
It was at that point
So
that I
they're an
realised that
echo
Russell T
here.
Davies was actually a really good writer.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Russell.
We'll talk about this
Any-
another
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yes, we shall
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah.
this. Are we actually going to like
Spoilers.
watch the episodes?
That's we have to decide this. Are we going to do it
Yeah.
episode by episode, or are we going to
season by
do a
season?
couple of episodes at a time?
Because if we do it episode by episode, it will take about 2 years.
It would take about 2 years if we're doing an episode a week, which is about how long it takes for reactors to get through the whole Modern Who.
And the maths
Yeah, let's
checks
see.
out.
There's 13 episodes a season, not counting the Christmas special.
Series.
Sorry, 13 episodes.
Well,
a series.
you might as well add all the Christmas specials and the specials together, and you'd get a series of 13 anyway.
14.
Yeah, well, close
Three-
enough.
three, so.
I'm not being precise.
I mean, there's 9 series as it is, so
10.
Did I say the same thing when you were down on Saturday?
You did
Ozzy?
this exact same thing on Saturday. We've just had the 10th series. The next one is series 11.
we did. Yes.
Yes. Yes. I'm still waiting to do number 1 of 1990.
Well, go for it then.
And you'll keep waiting.
Okay. You keep waiting. Right after these messages with Super Mario Land.
Fuck off. Was that in 1990?
1990 in the EU. Once again, same as last year. Same
Son
as
of a
the year
bitch.
before.
Do you want to do any amendments?
Research.
Second.
It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Nah.
I love it, but I still think Mega Man 2 is better.
Nah,
And I did prefer 6 golden coins.
Fair enough.
I think the music of Mario Land 2 is ingrained into my head, as is Mario Land 1. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Thank you.
So,
How accurate, yes.
I did have 3. I did have 1. Now I have 3. Guess what 2 of them are? Number 3, Minesweeper. Number 2, Solitaire.
Solitaire.
Yeah. And number 1 is the Game Boy PAL release of Tetris,
Hey,
which is good.
that's a strong lineup. This is. It's an
Yeah.
all Nintendo final.
I can't remember what your 2 were. Mega Man 2 and Super Mario Land.
Super Mario Land,
I obviously
yeah.
could remember. Yeah.
Do you think we
How
should
weird
put
that they're
Solitaire and Minesweeper somewhere on the list as well, just because they're like all 3 of us have played and liked,
Yeah.
and we all would have chosen
even though
some
all
way.
3
Yeah, for the
games,
lols.
even though all 3 games in the final are Nintendo, none of them were actually made by Nintendo themselves.
Oh.
Oh, not even Super Mario.
Yeah, Mario Land 1 was not directed by Shigeru Miyamoto.
Oh,
Yeah, it was. Oh god, he.
Ah, the
Yeah, Satoru
hello.
Okada, and it was produced by Gunpei Yokoi, who also designed the Game Boy.
lovely.
Yeah.
Compy.
And of
love
course,
that name.
Mega Man 2 was Capcom, and
Yeah.
the other one was not Nintendo. It was the
Tetris?
Russian.
Yeah, some Russian guys.
Yeah.
Did you say Gunpei Yokoi? Didn't he invent
Yes,
the D-pad? I think we've spoken about him before, haven't we?
Yes, I believe he did.
That's
Or
an
at least
amazing accolade.
Yeah, invented the control pad, the Game & Watch. He produced Metroid and Kid Icarus, designed the Game Boy, and the Virtual Boy, so, hits and misses.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And he also designed the Bandai Wonder Swan, which I think is truly his greatest achievement.
They had Digimon exclusive games on that.
Did it actually?
Yeah, Digimon games that were only on the Wonder Swan that haven't been released on anywhere else. Yeah.
And he designed Rob, the robotic operating buddy, so Also, Gunpei Yokoi has as much influence in the history of Nintendo as Shigeru Miyamoto or Satoru Iwata does.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Without him, we would not have Pokemon.
What did he do?
Think? He created the Game Boy.
Oh, when you said that, I thought something specifically that he did. Like,
Well, yeah, he invented the system that it ran
yeah,
on.
you know what I mean.
It's kind of important.
You know what I mean.
But then who knows if it had come out a year or two later just on a different system.
Maybe. Who knows?
Super Nintendo or 64 at that point.
Yeah, no, I thought you were going down a road of, like, I've forgotten his name now, but the guy who worked on Gold and Silver quite late on and then helped them compress it to about half the size so they could fit Kanto.
Satoru Iwata.
That's the one, yeah. I thought you meant, like, he did something that
May
meant
he
we had
rest in
Pokemon.
peace.
Yeah. Yes, may he rip.
That feels really inappropriate to say.
May he
May he
May he
rip.
let rip.
Let it rip!
May he let rip deep within the Nintendo office building.
That's the title of the episode right there. May he rip. God damn it.
Good stuff. Right. So when it comes to doing, like, the Champion of Champions, can we talk about that next time and put off the Doctor review another week, and we'll do next week as a roundup of all our winners, because we'll have all of them then.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Unless you have anything from the 80s that you want to chuck in as well.
Only like Mario, but, that's kind of a given at this
Yeah,
point.
there's not... We're running out of games now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So next time we'll do, like, big winner game talk. Biscuits.
Biscuits.
No fat biscuits.
Oh, got a couple of biscuits. Rich, what the hell was going on at Cribs yesterday?
Hey?
So I leave work about 10 o'clock, and there's like... The whole car park is full of just white vans. Outside of view. So...
Some kind of stand convention.
It was like they were having a builders convention. They weren't necessarily all of the same company.
Yeah, there was actually a it was like what the fuck do you call it? There was a big convention kind of thing of like electronics and builders. Yeah, it was basically a builders convention.
Okay.
Maintenance people.
I like the
She's
idea.
like, what the fuck is he on about? Oh, it's Thursday today. Yep, that was yesterday.
Yeah.
I like the idea that all the builders have a convention and they all just arrive in a load of white vans in the middle of, like, a brownfield site, and they all build a conference hall, have the conference, and then demolish it.
No, they can't demolish it. They've got to get a different team in for that.
Oh, of course, yeah, the Demolishers convention.
And it'll take about 3 to 6 weeks for the people to actually turn up to demolish it, and then they'll find they haven't got the right equipment, and they need to hire someone else in, but they can't be there for another few weeks. So
They just have
And then
it
they'll just
stays there
build
forever.
houses on top of it.
it's worrying how painfully accurate that is.
You've had an extension built at your home, haven't you? So I
I
feel
have,
like
yes.
there was there's a personal aspect to that.
Well, foundations for the thing were done August last year.
Septaugust.
Yeah. End of July, early August last year. So it's nearly been an entire year, but we are nearly finished with it.
Cool.
Nearly.
And then
And
for
you'll
the
be
next layer.
And you'll be able to see it on Tuesday when you come around for my birthday.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Show off.
Oh, look at him over here having a birthday. Look at him.
Oh no, it was more, oh look at him over here having an extension on his house.
It's not my house, let's be fair.
The people at home don't know that. This is your chance to like, big yourself up. You're a homeowner in Bristol.
So yes, I shall subtly change the documents to be in my name.
Obviously, but
You dropped out there.
Yeah.
oh, never mind.
Andromeda connection is not
It
good.
wasn't that funny anyway.
We'll hear it in the final cut.
Nope.
And then not
Possibly.
laugh.
Nope.
I'll literally just cut it out.
just that one sentence.
Yeah.
You keep the lead in and the lead out of the sentence,
And
but
you-
that one sentence.
And you can guarantee that when I listen to this back as well, I will have forgotten about that. And then so I'll edit it normally, and I'll think, "Oh, that fell flat on its face." And then I'll hear me say that I'll cut it out, and then I'll just giggle maniacally to myself whilst I'm cutting
Well,
it
the
out.
thing is, now you have to cut out all of this bit as well.
Nah.
That's what makes the joke even better is us explaining it afterwards.
Exactly.
Does that make it better? Does that really make it better?
Yes,
It does in the invisible tower.
Yes. Yep. Oh, let me just get my lips round the muff.
Oh, is this what we're all doing now then, is it? Is this how we do podcasts nowadays?
Oh god, the elastic's broken on my stand. We're professionals.
Yeah.
I was just trying to make that into a rude statement, but I couldn't think of what it would be.
Oh god, it looks like my thing's been peaking this entire time.
No, that's a rude statement.
Ooh.
Your face is a rude statement.
Oh. Well then.
Well,
But
no,
boom.
as you said, Christian, he could just be saying that his thing is looking very fit this time round.
Oh yeah. Like peak.
Peaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peng. It's got some
Oh,
peng.
Pen,
audio.
was that it? Was that it?
No,
What's
peak is
then?
one as well. Or is
Oh, is
peck?
it?
Is it peck? Like peck kush.
I
That's
don't
all
know.
right.
I don't watch Love Island or whatever it is these days. I don't know these things.
That's what the kids are watching, isn't it?
Yeah,
I presume
think-
so. That's why everybody
Just-
fucking goes on about that in the football.
Do you know what? I read something interesting about Love
Oh,
Island.
we
which
need
is,
a crossover. Football Love Island.
I read something interesting about that, which is that not
Or
many
better
people...
yet, Football Island. We get all the footballers and all the fans and send them to an island and forget about them.
So as I was saying, lots of not many people actually watch Love Island, but their marketing
Here, just
is
to
really,
interrupt.
But their marketing is really good, so it makes it seem like loads of people are watching it because loads of people start talking about it, and they put out a load of adverts telling you about how everyone's talking about it, so it makes it seem like loads of people are talking about it, whereas really there's just like the few people who really like it. So
No,
it's
no.
like
If
really
you- if
cleverly
you-
marketed.
If you spoke to people at where I work, everyone is fucking talking about
Yeah,
it.
but that's the people
pardon me.
that work there, isn't it?
That's
Do you think
Crips
anybody
Causeway.
under the age of intelligence is what?
Under the age of
What's the age of intelligence?
At least 3.
it's like the Renaissance or something.
And here we have an example of work from the age of intelligence.
We could make that
You
like
see the brush strokes, daced with ketamine,
the basis
just
of a cult
shaking
or
all over
something.
the place.
Like if we work together, we will reach the age of intelligence, like the age of Aquarius, or that the New Age people go on all about, that kind of thing.
Is this the age of intelligence?
I'm working my way up to being a cult leader. I'll get there one day. When do you want to meet up then? What is this Sunday? All right, actually, because I've got literally nothing.
I thought we were doing some at Sunday.
Who us? Oh shit, we
I
were,
thought we
yeah.
were, yeah.
I forgot. It's a good job you said that, or I just wouldn't have come.
Tabletop Simulator has a load of Warhammer stuff on it, so we could literally just play it on there.
Do you have any idea how much these fucking models cost? We're not playing it on a computer.
I bought these fuckers, I'm using them.
I mean, yeah, okay, that's a fair shout. Just looking at my shelf of models, I'm just like, yeah, I want to fucking use these things.
But yeah, anyway.
It'd be like buying a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and then downloading a Yu-Gi-Oh game app.
Yeah.
Wait,
Who would do that?
Well, Rich, if you can't do Sunday, you're the awkwardsman because I'm pretty much free always, evenings and weekends, unless there's a football match on.
there kind
So-
of is for a while.
Yeah, but there'll be 3 days now though because we're getting to the latter part of the tournament, and then it finishes next Sunday.
I'll thank the 7th for that.
The 7 can't help you now.
Just in time for everybody to come back to the cinema for fucking Incredibles!
Yay!
The 7 can't help you, but what about the 8?
Oh. There is no 8th god. Talos was a man.
No, but there is just 8.
I've crossed the references.
I do appreciate that, though. Well done.
Oh wait, he was the 9th, not the 8th. Fuck.
I got the
No,
reference.
the 8th was Paul McGann, wasn't it? But then we don't do we include John Hurt in between, and
Depends on what half of the thing you're going for.
yeah.
What we need to figure out is which British actor, when he died, ascended to godhood and became the 9th divine. And we'll find out the answer to that question next time on Inaudible.
Alan Rickman?
Possibly.